think it was Yamateh's team against Spectre team, and Yamateh was playing a Viper where he got Blink Dagger Orchid, just some ridiculous Yamateh build, and they were winning after Spectre got the Radiance. And Luminous was getting really hyped over Yamateh's item build, and he's like, "Oh, it's Yamateh! He looks at you, you die!" And that Nebula's just sort of cracks up laughing, and that always will be my favorite sort of Luminous moment in a commentary. So anyway, talking about the lanes, Windrunner is not soloing tri-lane, she is soloing mid lane. This is becoming more popular in the Asian scene these days, but it does leave Weaver, who needs farm, against a tri-lane bottom. Of course, this tri-lane won't be able to kill. Necrolite doesn't really have a strong mix, Sand King, and Weaver can just Shikuchi out of the way most of the time. I'm surprised Weaver's letting Sand King push him off the line so easily, but he'll be able to get in a couple more pot shots, and Sand King, he's doing an admirable job keeping Weaver off the lane, considering he's a melee hero, and Weaver can just Shikuchi anytime he wants. Necrolite is going to be the primary farmer in this lane. I guess we're going to see a roaming Leviathan, which is something we don't really see too often. Leviathan has 310 move speed, so he can roam a bit more effectively, or he can traverse more effectively from one place to another than Sand Earthshaker. But of course, Leviathan isn't a constant stun, and doesn't have the incredibly long initiation like Earthshaker does, although his thing does give more minus armor. Or they're dual laning it with the Batrider right now. I guess they sort of need... Batrider needed help against this tri-lane because it's definitely more capable of killing than this tri-lane would have been. Two melees that sort of have shorter ranged initiation than, well, two melees, but one has an extremely long initiation. Collapse AoE is nothing to sneeze at. And Zoom mode is fucking everything up again. I'm not a huge fan of Zoom mode, but that's in general just because people don't like to change, and people are used to more of the old replay timer. So we saw no money, Aiden got no money on getting a kill on Batrider. So, and Draken is not going to be very happy. Batrider needs his levels, etc. But he is level 2, although he did feed First Blood to the Lich. So Lich will get probably fast boots, we're going to get a Crow, etc, etc. This is probably the lane where we're going to see the most action, if not the top lane. I don't think Weaver will be able to... Well, fucking... Fuck my life. Alright. If I could speak normally, then this would be fantastic. I'd be the greatest commentator of all time. I'm just kidding. I try to keep my ego up at all times. So, this is probably the lane that's going to be the most exciting. Most people want to watch this lane. Yamateh's not really known for his line as much as, say, Mushi or eHomeX or other line players are, but he's Yamateh. He'll be good at most heroes. But since it is Yamateh, expect to see a more farming-oriented line. Yamateh was a heavy farmer during his days as a competitive player. Yamateh is getting a bottle shipped out to him, and Honora is doing an okay job, 12-4 versus 13-7. So Yamateh is doing a better job denying. Meanwhile, top lane is getting harassed a lot. Tidehunter is still level 1. Batrider is still level 2. So top lane is not really getting any experience at all. Let's see where Weaver is. Weaver is almost level 4. So Scourge seems to be holding its own mid lane, definitely winning top, and it's holding his own bottom lane. So right now Scourge has the early advantage, but of course this is 4 minutes into the game, so you can't really judge too much on how the game will progress. So Sand King picks up a haste rune, as I saw right there. Is going to chase out the Windrunner a bit, giving Yamateh a lot of time to free farm a bit. Let's see if Sand King can kill this Windrunner. Sand King does have enough mana. I don't know what Windrunner is doing. I guess she's going to wait. I don't know why Sand King just didn't go out and stun her and try to kill her. I guess once Windrunner saw the stun animation, she'd probably turn on Windrun, but it would do more damage. Kenright CB somehow fuck you. I don't know anything. I guess I don't know. I don't know what they're saying. I'm sure they're having a good time. These are really sort of more boring heroes to have a pub game with. Although Panda is, I think Panda is a really fun hero. I think the problem with Panda is that he needs a little too much mana. He needs a little too much farm for a sort of a quasi-initiator. And even then, you can kill his pandas. So that's really fun. But Panda managed to pick up a quick Arcane Boots, which is a really good item on Panda. It gives a lot more mana to Clef, gives him mana to Ultimate when he gets level 6, and just gives him more mana to be generally annoying and piss people off. So Lich, Tidehunter, I think Tidehunter's screwed. Panda's gonna dive. Tidehunter does that have boots, but Panda has Arcane Boots, of course. Meanwhile, Earthshaker's level 3, so he doesn't have Aftershock, but I guess I don't know what. Looks like Panda sort of dove in too far, but Batrider doesn't want to stick around. He's still level 2 after all that time. Meanwhile, Earthshaker, I guess he's trying to cut off the creep waves, but or maybe just try to. I don't know. I don't really know what Earthshaker was trying to do there. Meanwhile, I missed Yamateh killing Pink, who is the Panda. So Yamateh teleported in, killed the Panda, is now going after the Lich. He's level 7, so I'm sure he already used the finger on the Panda. Meanwhile, gets stunned by the Sand King, trapping the Lich inside and using a Sandstorm to go out. Sand King is really a fun hero. He's sort of like a puck where he can sort of dodge a lot of stuff. Meanwhile, so Yamateh managed to get a double kill, and he's going to get really quick treads and be on his way to his Blink Dagger. Now, I was going to say earlier, since there isn't really a primary support on the Sentinel, except for Tidehunter, I was going to say the line would probably help bat the Tidehunter out in supporting, but since it's Yamateh, and Yamateh doesn't really give a fuck, he's probably just going to go sort of a carry line build and try to own everybody in the game. Meanwhile, Necrolite is 27-6 compared to the Weaver, who is 6 low, but Weaver is level 6 and managed to pick up a Ring of Health. But Weaver's got to be a little careful right here. Oh, just time lapses. I guess he timed that really perfectly because he took the damage and then he Shikuchi, which is 4 seconds, and then time lapse, so that's around 5 seconds, which is the time lapse, whatever, time lapse, time reverter skill thing. So right now there's just a bit of roaming going on. Panda's getting some levels. Batrider and Tidehunter can't really do anything. I would be surprised to see if Tidehunter didn't just go back and help harass the Weaver a little bit more. So I'm just gonna watch the camera a little bit while I take a drink of water and try to prevent all these terrible voice cracks, which are really annoying. I had some lemonade earlier. Lemonade it's delicious, but it can help dry out your throat a little bit because of its sour taste. So I'm sure you all care so much about my drinking choices, but I feel like since a lot of commentators fucking zoom mode. Alright, a lot of commentators talk about what they're drinking. I feel like if I want to be a commentator, I have to talk about what I drink too if I want to be successful. So Batrider is getting jumped upon, and Lich Novas, and Earthshaker so with the Napalm, Earthshaker has no items. He's taking a lot of damage. I don't really know what's happening, but Batrider is just going to run away, and Scourge is going to take this tower. So while Scourge takes that tower, we're going to see Tidehunter get levels. Tidehunter really needs level 6, but after that, he doesn't really need anything else. Necrolite. Oh, Yamateh came down for the Weaver, and Yamateh gets the kill. Hex, Impale, Burrow Strike, Death Pulse, and a last hit by Yamateh. Kill the Weaver, so Necrolite's getting off to a really good start. Yeah, so I'm just going to take a little drink of water right now. Alright, I'm sure you all enjoyed me gulping down my water, but it's okay. It's just something all commentators do, apparently. And if I want to be a good commentator, I have to take drinks of water as well. Since Dota is quite a long game, and you need to stay hydrated. And since it is summer, you have to stay hydrated as well. You don't want to suffer from heat stroke. Commentating rule number 1, do not get heat stroke. I just learned that myself. Very good, very proper grammar by myself in that phrase. So anyway, stop with all this rambling. Lich is trying to get some farm, trying to get a level 6, much like the Tidehunter was. Tidehunter's getting sort of worked, and we'll probably have to heal pretty soon. But Yamateh and Sand King are going to try to kill this Windrunner. See if, yep, Yamateh has a finger, and Sentinel are getting off to a good start ganking, but I don't think Scourge is a better late game. They have a Weaver, they have a Panda who can semi-carry decently, compared to a Lion Necrolite. And if Weaver will pick up Hood, which he most likely will, I don't know what Earthshaker was doing. Earthshaker just suicided into that Necrolite. And Rave Poo says lol. Panda's just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And Weaver confirms, can't fight Necrolite one-on-one. Or maybe Earthshaker wanted Weaver to help. And Earthshaker sort of just contritely accepts his noobishness fate. Although these players are all 100 trillion times better than I am, and probably will be, but of course they still make stupid mistakes. And that was a stupid mistake by Weaver. Or fucking Earthshaker. So, Weaver is 29-0, going for an early Hood to prevent a lot of magical damage. Batrider, magical damage. Necrolite, magical damage. Zoom mode is pissing me off damage. Tidehunter. Oh, Batrider. Oh, bounce. Oh, unlucky bounce on Batrider, but Panda comes in and... Oh, I don't know what's happening. Oh my god! Alright, Leviathan. I think Leviathan's pretty well fucked here. But Sand King manages to pick off the Lich. And Panda picks off the Tidehunter. Yeah. Is Tidehunter level 6? No. I thought I saw a lot of spikes. Maybe that was just me imagining. Meanwhile, Yamateh dies, and that's really unfortunate. He died solo. Maybe he just got really unlucky. He stayed in the lane too long, got shackled on. And Pink approves. Good job, son. Son, I am not disappointed in your actions in killing Yamateh. And, of course, this is probably going to be like an Asian sort of VGOS replay where if the Scourge does really well, they probably uploaded this. I don't know who wins this game, but right now, Sentinel has a little bit of the advantage, although Scourge took it. The tower count is even. Let's check out creep scores a little bit. So we see Batrider has no farm, Yamateh has 45, almost about 600 more, or 800 more for the Blink Dagger. There's a bit difference. Tidehunter has no farm. Necrolite's farming really well. 61 creep kills in 12 minutes. That's pretty good. Managed to pick up Phase Boots Mechanism. And Magic Wand. I was looking for creep scores. Fuck zoom mode. Anyway, well, I just zoom mode. Yes. Here's the game again. So, yes, I kind of cheated a little. I had to pause and go away. I had to do a little bit more painting. See, Tidehunter and Skeleton King. Yes, I saw this, and I noticed this when I was doing it. I missed a kill while I was looking for creep scores, but I caught it that time due to the magic of instant replay, or not so instant replay. So I had to do a little bit more painting. I also had to. Those fucking Wolverines, man. They came back with a vengeance. They tried to claw off my face, tried to claw off my other personal points of my body, but I wouldn't let them. Meanwhile, Necrolite dies, Close Eye dies to the Weaver, and the Lich, no money, helped pick off the Necrolite, and Weaver got the kill, got a Hood, and meanwhile Panda and Panda manages to get away. And Batrider and Tide are extremely sad they couldn't find Panda to make him a little bit more endangered. Panda has a Blink Dagger, early farm, 13-minute Dagger, Arcane Boots earn. That's really respectable, so let's pretend like nothing ever happened at all. Well, I caught the tail end. Fuck. Why is there so much action right now? I mean, it's an Asian replay. Anyway, you saw that. Lion and Sand King managed to pick off Earthshaker in the middle. Earthshaker died to a Sand King ult, and I'm sure Lion with Chainstones helped as well. Alright, while I watch Yamateh pick up this invisibility rune, let's just go back and let's unzoom, because zoom mode is annoying. But anyway, here. 48 on the Weaver, 13 on the Lich, 1 on the Earthshaker, 52 on Windrunner. And Weaver has 875, still no boots. Alright, that's pretty much all cut up, so, alright. This zoom mode is starting to really piss me off.